Hey everybody, this is Calvin Waite. I trade crypto for a living. I'm not a registered or licensed financial advisor, planner, or broker, so nothing on this channel should be taken as a recommendation to buy or sell. I also trade all of these things, so I probably have a vested interest in there. But there's plenty of entertainment value and lots of education, so this will be awesome. For those of you who didn't know, my subscription channel is live. So look at the link in the description over at cryptoinfluencers.com and you can see how I make all of my trades and what I do and what I think about everything. This channel is for more hypothetical and looking at trends, and the other one is for actual trading. So you might be interested in that. Well, good morning, everybody. I hope y'all had a great weekend. Thanks for being here. Pretty awesome that we have a community of several hundred people that check in and join me on looking at markets and things. I really appreciate it. So anyway, looking at Bitcoin this morning, this is unbelievable. Let me just point out all of the things that are good about this chart. Number one, if we close above the 50, which is about 22,000, can I just say what a monstrous move this will be? This is just an unbelievable setup. So the last time we exited the red zone, we did it at 23,400. So big difference. I mean, not a big difference. I mean, this is relatively in the same realm, but the maturity of doing this at this point is way better. And I'll tell you why. One good reason is that, look, our 100-day moving average has moved all the way down into, like, we are very close. When the 100 and the 50 are consolidating and getting close, we've had a very long, very nice consolidation period, and we've had a chance for everything to kind of settle down, which puts the springs on our feet. This is awesome. Currently, we're above the 100. The 100 is right here at like 22,150, or let's see, 162 is the exact number. and we're trading above both of them. If we close out of the red zone and above the 100, it is good. Now, I don't think that we're just going to get on a rocket ship and go straight up. I mean, these things, it's healthy to have a move back to gain support, but this is a significant development. It is awesome. So those couple of things are really good. Our 9 days moved above the 20. So that's a big move. Being on the right side of the 20 is bullish. So there's just a lot of good things here. So it looks like we're starting off the week in good shape. A couple of important mile markers that have just happened or may just happen. I have been watching the Bitcoin dominance chart, and Bitcoin dominance has moved down. I mean, we're definitely at an unusual low. Whenever Bitcoin dominance is in the red zone, that's pretty. We're kind of bottoming out. And just recently, we had this massive increase in Bitcoin dominance, and today we may close in 8.5 hours. We may close out of the red zone. What does that mean? That means that it is very likely that Bitcoin will start taking up some market cap. So even if Ethereum and the alts do okay, this means that Bitcoin will probably increase faster. So this is pretty major. That means you're going to want some exposure to Bitcoin. If you're an Ethereum only person or something else, this is generally, exiting the red zone usually means there's a lot more upside to go. And if there's more upside on Bitcoin dominance, then Bitcoin's going to start sucking value out of the rest of the market. So that is definitely noteworthy. When this happens, it's usually it's usually pretty significant for a couple of months. Usually, I mean, this one took about 5 months before it topped out, and this one took another, yeah, September through end of the year. Yeah, so it's 4 months usually to get to where we get to a top point. So yeah, be aware. These are major events that are happening. Ethereum is negative today, where Bitcoin's positive. So you can see how Bitcoin dominance is kind of taking over. This is not a bad thing though. Ethereum's structure is better than Bitcoin's right now. Bitcoin's got these really long moves, which makes them a little more toppy. They can fall back quite easily, where Ethereum's built this really nice structure with much higher highs, much higher lows. And if we fall to the 50 to gain support, it'll only strengthen our case. So this red right here is nothing to be upset about. Dropping to the 50 and then moving back up again, it would give us a lot of power to get up into these upper ranges again. So there's a lot of good things, lots and lots of good things. On the market generally, it's been kind of choppy. Last night, almost everything was in the red. This morning, almost everything was in the green. And now we've kind of got a mixed bag. So everything's kind of all over the map. There are a couple of winners, though, to point out. Solana is getting close. There's a ton of coins that are very close to exiting and starting closes above the 50. So these are pretty big. Let's see. Yeah, almost everything touched the 50. There were a couple that have been making moves. One is Ape. It's down today, but the last couple of days have been monstrous. We just had a rejection off of the 50. But today, support on the 100. We might start moving up into a better range for that. So that's one to keep your eye on. Yeah. Let's see. I wanted to point out that I think Luna Classic is finally pulling back. So my average entry point was 31, and we'll probably be exiting that today or tomorrow. I mean, obviously this is a significantly different chart than it was when we were up in the rafters. But everything that goes up cannot go up forever. Everything that goes down cannot go down forever, at least in crypto. So you just have to be patient. You can't let yourself get too emotional. Things will come back around, and so you almost have a second chance at every entry point if you wait long enough. But on the whole, market's doing good. Yeah. So Ravencoin is the one that's really been kind of a surprise out there. There's not much data on KuCoin, but Ravencoin is fairly old. But yeah, some massive upward movement on Ravencoin lately, so I've been kind of watching that. There's no trade here though, because there's just not enough information. So that kind of sets us up. The total market cap minus Bitcoin, this is the entire dollar value of all crypto. And you'll see that it's sort of mirroring Ethereum, because Ethereum seriously makes up 20% of the market. And so most of this follows Ethereum, but the chart of our entire market cap, excluding Bitcoin, looks unbelievable. So things are gaining strength, and I expect that over the next 6 months, we should have some kind of a run. We had a couple little pops with a few coins that gave us that 500% return, and those will not be the last. I think once the structure gets right, there will be a lot of movement. So looking forward to it. Should be a fun week. We'll check in tomorrow and see how things are going. Thanks for making it to the end of my video. Make sure you keep those trades small. Don't force a trade. Don't get impatient. And if you want to see how all this works, please come over and check me out on the subscription channel at cryptoinfluencers.com. Again, the link is in the description.